Today, we're gonna look at some of the methods used in Looksmaxing. But first, let's answer the question, what is Looksmaxing? Looksmaxing is the online subculture primarily targeting young men dedicated to maximizing their physical attractiveness through methods ranging from grooming to extreme. In my opinion, most of those methods are completely unnecessary and potentially dangerous. So today we're going to look at a video from Brett Maverick. Every known Looksmaxing method ranked. That will be interesting. Let's get into it.
The Looksmax wave has officially taken the world by storm, and no one wants to admit that I am like the pioneer of the Looksmax method, okay? I was talking about this shit five years ago. Me, Dr. Mike Mew, and this guy Astro Sky, who mysteriously just rode off into the sunset, never to return. But anyways, because I am the godfather of Looksmaxing,
I feel like Looksmaxers take themselves way too seriously, like they're too cool for school.
I took it upon myself to create the ultimate Looksmax tier list. I have written down the top 27 Looksmax methods, and today I'm gonna rank them so that everybody knows the ultimate Looksmax tier list. Why? I don't know, because it just sounds fun, I guess. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, method number 1 is thumb pulling. Have you heard of this? Thumb pulling is this kind of theory where if you put your thumbs in your mouth and pull forward, you can make your face grow forward, having a more prominent facial structure. I rank this E. E for...
I agree. I think it's not very good. If you want to see, I have reviewed a video by Patel. I will put the link down in the description below. I think thumb pulling is not based in any strong evidence, and for the time invested, I don't think it's worth it at all.
It probably doesn't work, right? You know, pulling on your face, not a lot of research. I don't see it really working too well, and if it does, it'd be very, very minimal. Put that on the E. I'm not, totally writing it off, but it probably doesn't work. Skin maxing, having a skincare regimen, taking care of your skin, baby.
Taking care of your skin, yes, that's very important, but your skin is only a reflection of your internal state, of your gut. So I think whatever you're putting topically is just coping and also artificially stimulating what you should have done through your diet and lifestyle.
A, that is a very good method that will help your appearance a lot. Skin is the first sign of health and virility. That's an A, baby. Teeth whitening. Teeth whitening, A. Having nice white teeth, another thing. People notice your teeth right away if they're nice and white, even if they're not that straight. As long as they look white and nice and clean and fresh, it's a good look.
What do you guys think about this one? I think all those procedures, like the veneers and like getting your teeth bleached, I don't think they're actually really good for your health.
A. Gua sha. If you don't know what that is, it's this ancient Chinese method where you take a rose quartz stone and drain your face, drain your lymph nodes to create a more
Gua sha, like I've explained in the previous video, it's not just about your face. And I don't think you need to use a quartz. I think you get tools out of different material, but it's essentially like a pressure puncture. It's working with like the acupuncture meridians, which we know works to a certain extent. I know super strength coach Charles Poliquin was using this method to get his athlete more flexible in a record amount of time. So there is a place for that. I think massaging the face, if it feels good, why not? You can do it. It can maybe temporarily help with a certain amount of inflammation, but again, I think this should be addressed through lifestyle changes.
Find facial features. I rank this a B+. Not bad. Obviously, it's not gonna give you a Chad, handsome Squidward face, but it can reduce the inflammation in your face and help a little bit. B+. Bone smashing. Have you guys heard of this shit?
Oh boy.
This is this theory that if you smash your bones on your face with like a rock or a hammer or something, this thing called Wolf's Law will kick in and it'll calcify and grow back bigger and stronger. Now, the theory is, it has potential, I suppose, but it seems so dangerous and so unlikely that you'll do it right and in the right areas that you'll probably fuck up your face even more. So
I mean, you have to be pretty desperate to smash your face with a hammer in the hope it's gonna give you a better jawline. That's pretty fucked up.
Give bone smashing an F. Sorry, bone smash.
Let me know down below, guys. Any of you guys actually practicing bone smashing and have seen any good result from it? I'm curious.
Cheek biting. Biting your cheeks, baby. Get that little hollow cheek look, man. Cheek biting, A+. Been doing it for years. No one else wants to admit they do it, but it works, man. A+ makes a huge difference. You can go from looking like this to looking like this. And no one
This is kind of stupid.
will ever know that I'm biting my cheeks. It's legit. Face icing. Dunking your face in ice or putting ice on your face to kind of, you know, clear up the skin, tighten the pores. C, mid-pack. Eyebrow.
All these techniques are just basically trying to fix a problem that shouldn't be there in the first place if you just manage your health properly.
Eyebrow serum. Putting serum on your eyebrows to make the hairs grow thicker and longer for more commanding, fierce eyebrows. B. That's a B. That's a good one. Although many of these growth serums don't make a super duper dramatic change in your eyebrows because you're kind of limited to your genetic potential. Eye whitening.
If it's a synthetic drug, don't put that on your eyebrows.
Putting in redness relieving eye drops. A. Almost an A+. We'll leave it at A. Having nice whites of your eyes instead of having red, you know, inflamed, veiny whites of your eyes. It's a good look when it's, you know, nice and clear and white. It looks healthy and you just look more clean, for lack of a better word. A. Gum chewing. Gum chewing. Whoa. Everybody knows. No one's gonna be surprised. Gum chewing is A+. A.
Of course, because he's selling the product. Most gums are extremely toxic, and if the promise is going to say is that chewing is going to increase the muscle in your jaw, you can just grab a jaw-sizer, like that little rubber thing that you chew on it, which I think is still ridiculous.
Plus, chewing tough gum is going to do wonders for your face, especially the width of your jawline down here. This is one of the best Looksmaxing methods. Everybody should be doing it. Oral maxing. Oral maxing is what? What the hell is that? Oral maxing, taking care of your mouth, man. Brushing your teeth, flossing, tongue scraper, taking care of your breath, not having bad breath, you know, if that comes to chewing gum or mouthwash. You do it, man. Oral maxing, B+, baby. Moving
Again, these are just coping for the lack of a better lifestyle.
on. Back to the eyes. We got eye pulling. You guys heard of this one? This is pulling on your eyelids to stretch them out.
What the fuck?
To try to stretch them enough so that they sag over your eyeballs, creating hooded eyes. You know, kind of this hunter eye look. I give this one an E because it probably doesn't work. It might a little bit. That's why it's not completely an F, but seems like you might be in a danger zone of damaging your eyes or hurting yourself.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't recommend it, but you know.
I wouldn't recommend it either. This is, I mean, some things on that list are just ridiculous. I mean, let's see what else is gonna pop up.
Leave a little bit of room there just in case it does work. Eyelash curling. Using an eyelash curler, curling your eyelashes. S. This is the first S of the day. Yes, eyelash curling makes a huge difference. I've been doing it for like 5 years, especially just for, you know, special occasions or whatever. Curling your eyelashes makes your eyes pop. It makes you kind of emphasizes your.
I mean, that probably works a little bit. I mean, that's what women do on a daily basis. I'm just questioning how many men are going to put in the effort. Probably more than I think. I don't believe that I will apply that to my routine, but hey, you do you.
Eyeballs brings out the color, and it just looks nice and pretty. S for Supermog. Neck training. Building up that neck, baby. You hear a lot about it. Neck training, I give a solid B. Neck training is a B because, yes, I'm aware it makes a big difference, but I got a pretty skinny neck, and I've never heard any complaints. No one's ever even told me that or commented that on any video, although I am completely aware of it. So apparently it's not the most important thing. Highlights. Highlights in your hair, man. B.
True, I mean, neck training. I do have a thin neck myself. I did train it for a while, but I used to get a lot of injury, and it's quite intense to work on. You know, you can get like some muscle spasms in the neck. So yeah, not so high on the list, in my opinion.
Highlights are good. They kind of, you know, make your hair look a little more texturized. They make it kind of look flowy. Although I don't have highlights right now. I got the weirdest colored hair in the world right now.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. I think dyeing the hair, definitely overrated. I think the natural look is always the way to go.
I always really liked having highlights, and I remember saying when I had highlights, I'll always have highlights. I'll never go back to having boring, bland, single colored hair. Highlights work. Carrot maxing. This is eating lots of carrots to kind of create this carrot tan, right? From the inside out. I give carrot maxing a C because you have to eat a fuck ton of carrots, and even then you'll only get a very slight orangish hue. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Don't go carrot maxing like crazy. I think probably, in my opinion, not go carrot maxing.
Yeah. Beard trimming. Trimming your beard to emphasize your jawline and your facial features. I give this B-. It does help. It definitely can make a huge difference for some people, but you know, I think it's better to have a clean shaven face with a strong facial structure and jawline than to have a beard at all. But obviously, everybody's different. Posture.
I do agree. I mean, just having a clean trimmed look does make a difference.
Maxing. S. Supermog. Fixing your posture is like a cheat code. It's the simplest and quickest way to command the presence around you and gain respect. Posture maxing. S tier, baby. Style maxing.
I do agree with that. Posture will make a big difference.
Having nice style, making huge changes to emphasize and embellish upon your personal character, right? Having nice style. A. Throw it on the board, man. It's important. Gym. J-I-M. Gymming. Going to the gym, baby. Going to the gym is obviously, without a doubt, no question, S tier. Come
on. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a trainer, but I don't think it's S tier because the thing that women typically look at is height and face first. And if you overwork out, it will actually accelerate aging and give you more wrinkles, which over time will make you look worse. Don't get me wrong, I still do work out. I just keep the volume fairly low so that it doesn't drain me too much. And yeah, a nice athletic built physique is definitely a bonus.
S tier. If you have a nice physique, you could almost get away with being super ugly or
no.
Sure, not completely, but it definitely helps.
Look at Mike Israel.
Makes a big difference. It can make you go up like 3 points on the look scale. Now moving down the body a little bit. Jelking. You guys know about this? Jelking,
the fuck is jelking?
If you know, then just go look it up on Urban Dictionary. Jelking. D. D because it's super dangerous, man, and probably doesn't even really work that well. Yeah, just go on Reddit and type in jelking injury. You'll be shocked.
Nah, I'm curious. Give me a second. I don't know what the fuck jelking is. All right, so I checked out jelking, and apparently it's related to your penis size. Don't do that, guys.
Don't recommend. Pumping. Using a pump downtown. Pumping, I give a B. Solid B because if you have the right pump, one that is actual safe and medically endorsed as a medical product, they're super safe and they work. So I give that a B. Edging.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If you have like a really, really tiny down there, it will suck. So I guess, yeah, if you can do anything to help with that, why not?
This is probably like one of the newest fads. If you don't know what edging is, again, just look it up. Is, you know, doing the thing without really doing the thing, you know. I give edging a C simply because there's so much lack of evidence that it really...
How is that improving your looks?
It raises your testosterone and really makes much of a difference. I think you can get more testosterone from other things, eating healthy, lifting heavy ass weights, stuff like this. Starve maxing. Taking notes from Jordan Barrett here. Starving yourself, not eating, right? Is that inappropriate? Should I not say that? I hope he's okay. No offense, Jordan. But anyways, starve maxing. D. I give it a D because I do believe...
No, don't starve yourself. If you go in ketosis, you'll be fat adapted and you'll probably go leaner without having to starve yourself.
In fasting, you know, taking a 1 or 2 day fast here and there is, I think, good for your internal organs and kind of a body reset, right? But you shouldn't starve yourself because you need to eat, your body needs fuel. If you're depriving yourself of its natural nutrients, it's having negative effects on your whole body, mind, mentally, your mind, body, and soul. So don't do that. I think a lot of you guys have been waiting for this one. Second to last, mewing.
Ugh.
What do you think?
E.
S, baby, come
What?
on. Supermog. Mewing is a game changer, immediate impact. Your submental triangle, get that tongue on the roof of your mouth, baby, and never ever stop. And last but not least, yes,
What?
we have come to the end.
Fuck no.
Rope maxing.
What?
F. No, we never give up. We never take the easy way out. We try everything on the list before we rope max. Rope maxing is an F. Failure, literally, figuratively, and metaphorically. So rope maxing is a no-brainer, and F. That is the ultimate Looksmaxing tier list. If I missed any, comment down below. Let me know what you thought of.
Wow. Well, now I know a little bit too much about Looksmaxing, and I'm not sure I'm liking it. This is pretty messed up. There is certain things that he said which are useful. Anything that's related to improving your diet and your looks through natural processes, I'm all for. Typically, the healthier you are, the better you will look. Where I struggle with is once you start implementing some synthetic or some chemical product or some unnatural methods that might harm your body over time. Sacrificing your health for your looks is never a good idea. Also, I think there is something unhealthy about being completely obsessed with your looks all the time. I think we're in a day and age where people are too vain and too obsessed with physical appearance. And I think it's the same when people go to the gym and they get obsessed with their physique like bodybuilders. I think that's unhealthy. And I think you should pursue other things in your life and have other passions that will fulfill you further than just your vain looks. And finally, if you guys are interested to feel and look your best using natural, easy, proven fundamentals methods that work, just subscribe. We will cover this in future videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.